Lena The Plug with Jason Luv in her mouth.
She always watched him have sex with other women. So this is technically the first time she's had sex with somebody else, another man that isn't Adam.
If we think of a professional aspect, it's almost like, well, it's another day in the office. To him, he can see it as fuck. That's my girl getting fucked, or it's my girl that she's working. This isn't that she cheated on you. Hey, this isn't that she has feelings for somebody else. It's work. And what's her job? It's to get fucked.
Why? You said on camera you have too much money
What
to see her getting
changed, dude?
fucked by a big black dick.
You know what we need to do on the next podcast?
What?
You and I? Fuck.
Someone else or each other?
Find out on the next episode of the Coffee Breakup.
Yo.
Dude, if you guys can see what's on the screen right now, it's Lena The Plug with Jason Luv in her mouth.
Literally. This is crazy.
Dude, it's like my forearm.
Fucking huge ass dick. Oh my God.
Look, she has like a...
How crazy is that? That is huge.
Oh! Oh, imagine that's your girl, dude. Imagine that's your girl. Imagine that's your girl. Hurry up! Oh, bruh.
Holy shit, dude.
Finish. We gotta, cause he's gonna nut. He's got a nut, right? Oh, I can't. He's gonna nut. Where's he gonna nut?
Is there somebody there recording this thing?
Of course, dude. Dude, my stomach hurts. No. Oh. I know, make it stop. Oh! No, wait.
There you go. He nutted inside of her. She's licking the fucking cum and everything.
All right, so you saw the video.
I saw the video. We talked about this about a week ago. And I guess just a little recap. Adam 22, but they've been together for a while, 7 years now, and she always watched him have sex with other women. So this is technically the first time she's had sex with somebody else, another man that isn't Adam. So if you think of it objectively speaking, I mean, I think he had tweeted about it. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, so
Objectively speaking, it's like, dude, this is work too. Like, I mean, obviously people pay for this, right? And so this is a business move. It's not a stranger. It's not a well, it is a stranger, but it's not a random person off the street. This is like Jason Luv. He's a celebrity, like in that field, in the adult film industry. He's a big name, right? So, and he had said it in an interview, Adam 22, that he said like it made sense from a business perspective.
But why even get? But I guess the thing is, why now that you guys are married and you guys are now, you have a child together, you just came back from the honeymoon, why would you now feel like this is the right business move? That's where I'm. Yeah. Oh, that's the the one I gotta send my coworkers.
Dude, that's fucked up. He had tweeted something about like, we've been together for a while. She's seen me have sex, with other women for years, and that he doesn't, apparently, according to him, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. That's according to him.
You need another sip to that?
Sip, yeah.
I mean, if you're looking at it from that, I mean, she's a professional. Because remember, we had Sherry DeVille that we spoke to. I mean, she's with a partner for years.
10 years.
10 years. Yeah. And because someone asked me today at work, they're like, would you be okay with that? Because I feel like men are more of they're more kind of protective over women, and they wouldn't feel comfortable just like sharing the woman like that. I wouldn't. And even Jason Luv said, he goes, I don't have the
I don't think I would,
what is it, maturity to do that. But apparently, it's probably me. Oh, it's both of us. Apparently, being in that industry, just like Adam 22 somewhat is, it's just a little bit weird again. It goes to timing, because the fact that for the last couple of years you were doing threesomes with other girls, and now it's like, hey, we're married, hey, we have a child, hey, this and that. All right, now you should take your film industry into the next level. But I'm just thinking, like, dude, it's not like, you got a kid and like you're doing this now, and like now is when you're starting to have other men. And it seems like she wants to continue doing so if the man is a right man. Like if it's someone that's a big name, that the money will come in. But it's like, dude, I don't know, man. That was painful to watch.
That was tough to watch, and that's like we're obviously we have no emotional connection to Lena The Plug. Like it's a random fucking chick. But imagine you've been with her for 7 years. You have a child. You just got married in Italy, and now it's like you're just getting your fucking see her pounded by another guy. That's tough, man.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
You have to be a special type of man for that, right?
Yeah. So I mean, if we think of a professional aspect, it's almost like, well, it's another day in the office. To him, he can see it as fuck. That's my girl getting fucked, or it's my girl that she's working, which I think that's what he's trying to sell himself on.
But she's never done this, so that's the thing. Like,
but it's still work. I get it, right? But it's still work. It's not. It's a little bit different, a different type of branch within her field, I would say. Another department. But, she's always been having sex with her man and other girls when they do threesomes and they do all these other things like on their shows, their podcasts, OnlyFans, whatever. So now it's like, hey, it's your time. Like, see where you can take this. And
you think this is...
She took it.
Yeah, she did take it.
She took it.
Every inch.
A lot of inches.
Yes. You think this is gonna negatively affect their relationship? Because some people say, "Oh, this relationship is doomed." You feel like we're gonna sit down here in a couple of months and talk about their breakup?
I don't know, bro, because it's just weird how everything unfolded. Because at first he was super against it. He's like, no, I don't want nobody. Yeah. And I guess he started getting more comfortable with the idea as he started speaking with swingers and other people in the industry, which is kind of how he started getting more open-minded to it. Because then they just saw it as work, which is what I think he's really trying to mentally prepare himself. And like he's really trying to sell himself on, hey, this isn't that she cheated on you. Hey, this isn't that she has feelings for somebody else. It's work. And what's her job? It's to get fucked. It's just she got fucked by a fucking baby arm.
A fucking arm,
a third leg is what she got fucked by. But it's work. So I think that's what he's doing because he goes, yeah, but, it's not like she loves this guy or whatever. It's just work. Because he also interviewed her, which we talked about in the last one.
Yeah.
He interviewed her right after, and it was a little bit weird. It was like a tough pill to swallow. He looked at you.
Keep going. I'm listening.
Dude, imagine he's looking at these pictures, dude. Remember, was it you who told me of the guy, Logan Paul and his boy? What's the guy that's on his show also?
George?
No, not the other one. The other one. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, one who used to date...
the one that used to do crack.
I don't know about crack. He dated a porn star, no?
Well, I think he also did crack. But he dated a porn star, and supposedly, like, he would just tweet, like, oh, having a great day today, and then someone would just repost with the gif of a black guy fucking his girlfriend, and it's like... Don't you think that's going to be the result here, too? Can he ever live a normal life knowing that his wife is going to forever have memes, GIFs, videos of her fucking this massive King Kong motherfucker?
Maybe if they move
dick slanging beast. Dude, he looked like a donkey dick, dude.
It was huge.
Massive, bro. He's a massive man.
But I feel like he's wired in a way where it's like us, we could never imagine it because it would be devastating.
I was painful to watch.
Yeah. But I think for him, he has to. Maybe he's wired differently. But then now he's talking about wanting to have a threesome with another guy. Imagine, so watching this on the screen is not enough. You want to be in the room, seeing her getting banged by another guy.
A couple months ago, yeah. A couple months ago, he was saying, no, I don't want anybody else to be my chick. I'm a very selfish guy. I only want it for myself. I'm not comfortable with it. To letting another man fuck her.
Is it gonna be Justin again, or is it gonna be another
Jason?
Guy? Jason, I'm sorry.
Justin? Jason Luv.
Jason Luv.
I mean, no. Well, that's what they had said on the show because they said, well, if it's gonna continue again, because she seemed like she wanted to continue doing it, and he's like, well, hold on. Because imagine, one of the things he said, it was, well, imagine like us. We started OnlyFans and we're like, hey, we're shooting adult film. Hey, Leno, you want to fuck? We're not really in that industry. So Jason Luv is. So if there's another man in the industry that's very popular, who probably has a big dick, a lot of scenes, and can bring in money, she's probably gonna sit on it too.
Fuck. I feel like I don't think the relationship is gonna last. I think they're.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna handle it.
I think they're
I don't think
on borrowed time.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna run out, and it's gonna be like, oh, things are amicable. We just didn't work out, but there's gonna be an underlying issue where at some point he's gonna snap and he's gonna realize, fuck, like, I wish I wouldn't have done this. Which I guess brings us to the next point where your homeboy Andrew Tate had an interview with
Tucker
Carlson, and where he was brought this up. So we're gonna share this now and show it to you. Have you seen that clip? Yeah, I think you did.
I think, but let's play it again. Let's play it.
Let's play it. For the audience as well.
I don't want to make personal enemies of people I don't know. There's a guy called Adam22. Once again, I have no idea who this man is. I just saw on Twitter yesterday that he was with a porn star who'd never done a male scene. They got married, and like a week after their marriage, she did her first male scene with some random dude. And he's on a podcast defending it.
Did his wife have sex with somebody else?
Correct. Why? Like, this is the level you can, but this is what the Matrix wants from you as a man. They want the woman in charge and the man below with no backbone, because if the woman's in charge, they can emotionally affect her. They can scare her. You can scare a woman easier than you can scare a man. A man. A real man's hard to scare. A woman you can make afraid of the vaccine, right? Be afraid. COVID. Be scared. If she's in charge of the household, I would argue in nearly any household where the female was dominant, everyone's vaccinated. I would argue that point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the vaccination part. But,
Anyways,
sure. But
I'm sure there's more that it
yeah,
maybe made sense, but sure.
But I guess Adam22 is getting a lot of pushback on this. Like,
everyone's just confused.
Why? You said on camera you have too much money to see her getting fucked by a big black dick. And now, fast forward, we just watched a video of her getting donkey fucked by a big black dick. So it's like, what happened? Maybe his podcast, I think No Jumper, maybe they hit a snag. Maybe they've been stagnant. I know after this.
They did say that.
Yeah, maybe now. That. Well, I know for a fact for the past 2 weeks, their following has gone up. Their views have gone up.
They said that when they were on the podcast together, that it's like, oh, this was a really good business move for both of us, which is why he was still pushing for it. Because she was like, oh, I don't have to do this if you don't want me to. I can stop. And he goes, no, fucking do it. Just do it. She ended up doing it. Obviously, she's making an ass ton of money.
She is.
And because of, her being married to him, he's getting a lot of publicity too. He's getting a lot more followers. More people are recognizing his name now. So this was an excellent business move for them. But was it the healthiest business move? Because this is obviously one that will get to their relationship level as well.
I don't think it was worth it, dude. You had money. How much, dude, this is going to come back to bite you in the ass.
I just don't think he's ready for it. I don't think he has the mental fortitude to be able to handle this kind of abuse.
Yeah, so now my girl actually had sent me this. Adam22 spoils Lena The Plug with green Lamborghini yours. Watch. I don't know if there's a video for us.
View this post on Instagram. Yeah, there's a video? No, it's the bottom right.
BBC scene that I decided that I wanted to get you a little something nice. Open your eyes.
What? This? For me? Oh my god!
Oh my god, I just fucked up the black guy.
That sounds pretty staged.
This is for you. Anything for my queen.
Oh my god, I have a nicer car than you now. I love it. Thank
Divorce is on the path. I can feel it. Take a screenshot of this comment.
What does it say? What does it say?
Divorce is on the path.
Divorce
I
is on
can
the path.
feel it. Take a screenshot of this comment. We will. This just seems so fake. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, that one, it did seem a little staged, but you know what? I think that they're just playing. They're continuing to add into.
You think they're milking?
They're totally doing this. They just know that this is where the action's coming from, so they're doing it. Put it this way. You know what I think is happening? Like they're very strategic about this.
But yeah, look what dress is she wearing? The hot pink next to a bright neon Lamborghini. You think this is coincidence? She was wearing that dress. I think you go expect to yeah. Continue. You were saying something.
No, I was gonna say because think of you know who I think is a marketing genius. Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Did you see it? I think I sent it to you. What he did with Prime.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, so they went super viral because I guess everyone was rejecting Prime and throwing the cans back at them or the bottles back at them,
Yeah,
whatever.
I
And
remember
it made scenes like, oh my God, everyone's like attacking them, throwing it back at them. Dude, like I saw another video that they were standing there and they're like, all right, guys, hey, once you're done drinking your Prime, please throw your empty cans towards us. Empty cans, please. Throw it at us. Make it look like you guys are mad. And what happened? That was caught on camera. People started posting that on social media. It went super viral, and then that got them even more attention for their business. They didn't have to do anything. They literally were already, they probably put in so much money into the parade for them to show up with the cans or the drinks, throwing them out to people. That was probably a big marketing stunt as it is. But the fact that then they said, hey, throw this back at us, making it look like you hate us, and then that went super viral on social media. In that kind of level, I feel like that's what's happening here. Like, they know that it's like, hey, people are going to want to talk about this. So let me just continue feeding into this. I'm going to give you a Lamborghini. We're going to post it. Even though you just fucked this guy and everyone's talking shit about me, I'm going to look like such a fucking simp and a cuck. I'm going to do it because then more people are going to talk, just like we're talking about it right now. We're talking about him buying her Lamborghini.
I just think the collateral damage is just too much. Like the example that you gave, sure, great marketing strategy, but there really is no downside to it. On this end, of Adam 22, personally speaking, on his end, I think this is gonna come back down to really impact him, and he's gonna feel it. Like, especially if they continue this path to do scenes with other men and stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like he's gonna look back and be like, maybe I shouldn't have pulled this move. Because they were in a good position financially. They didn't need this. They could have figured out the ways. But I think she went on camera also saying, like, well, my audience kind of dried up, my viewers, my followers.
She did.
I watched that. She was, because they've been doing, I think at the beginning, it was fun because they would do interviews with the guests, and then they would fuck them together, and it would be a woman.
Right.
And after a while, that spiel gets old, right? Like, oh, yeah, you're going to fuck this girl. Like, same shit.
Who was it this week? Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't want to see it.
Sure, right. Exactly.
It's not even exciting anymore.
Exactly. So they want to shock the audience. Now they brought it. Now they did
totally
it.
did, yeah.
They did it. But, okay, so what's next? Well, they do it together, right? And then what after? They fucking gangbang multiple guys? Like, so it's like, when do you draw the line? And it's a slippery slope. So.
Yeah, we got to be super controversial. You know what we need to do on the next podcast? You and I? Fuck.
Someone else or each other?
Find out on the next episode of the Coffee Breakup.
Maybe we're going to start fucking our guests. I'm kidding.
Or are we?
Imagine. Hey, can I join the podcast, guys?
Join our Patreon for behind-the-scenes exclusive content.
I have one more clip I wanted to show you. I don't know if you watched this one, and then we'll wrap it.
No, I haven't seen. What is this?
What do you think of open marriages and open relationships? You got a wife and you let your wife get banged by other dudes. No. People listening will know who I'm talking about.
I appreciate you banging my wife.
I'm a professional, I go in, I knock it out. That's what I do.
Hey, I absolutely, I cannot hold it against you, my friend.
Did you see it yet?
I saw a few of the clips. You put it down.
I'm not going to say their names because they're not as famous as me and they're dorks who talk shit about me all the time.
I just don't get men like that. I couldn't have a man look at my wife.
If you're going to engage in degenerate behavior like sharing a woman in any way, shape, or form, marriage isn't for you. Being a man probably isn't for you.
So that was Tristan Tate, obviously, Andrew Tate's brother.
It goes away and I just look at the video of her face like,
yeah. It's just crazy, man. Like, I agree, man. And I get it. Like, everybody has to make their own choices. They're consenting adults and whatever on that end, but I just can't wrap my head around it. It's such a tough position to be in when you didn't need to. Like, they had money, they were famous, they could have figured out a different way to kind of bring their careers back on I guess more vitality, bring it back to life.
Yeah, we're definitely much more traditional, I would say, which definitely is not a bad thing. This whole, I don't know, I'm not comfortable with this. I wouldn't want to share my lady. I don't think you would want to do it either. I don't have the mental capacity, fortitude, maturity, as Jason Luv says, to date someone that's in that industry. I think once upon a time, I'm like, yeah, fuck, I don't give a fuck.
I remember, yeah.
I can't handle that bullshit. I was talking mad shit. I can't handle that. So I'm very happy where I'm at, very content, and And then, you know what I think is, I think just once that you're really happy and you're very secure in a relationship, you kind of just, you see things differently because you can, I guess, try to like flirt with some sort of like level of danger. But at the end of the day, it's almost like, well, I wouldn't want it done to me. So why would I want to do it to somebody else?
Yeah.
So for this, for example, like I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that or having someone do that to me. It just doesn't seem right or healthy to do in a relationship. I think, your partner should be with you. That's the chemistry and the energy for you. Sharing that with somebody else, it just doesn't.
But there's a
feel
lot
right.
of people who engage in open relationships, especially after being married for a long time. You feel like it's different in this situation because it's.
You
more
know
public?
what? Maybe I'm talking mad shit. Maybe in 6-7 years, I'm like, yo, hey, this is the same shit all the time. And I think it's
True.
time to mix it up. But I don't know if I'll then have the balls to be like, you know what? Yeah, let's bring a guy. No, I would rather have the same vanilla, boring sex in 7 years if that's what it is. Like if I get bored of it, because it's 7 years, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I don't know if I have the strength to say, yeah, let's have another dude in here.
Question.
Because then to Adam 22's point, it's like, well, we have other girls here.
Yeah.
So maybe she's like, oh, yeah, fuck it. All right, fine. But then what if she then goes, hey, well, what about another?
But I don't think that's what she was doing. I feel like it was more him pushing for it.
I don't know. I think it was a little bit of both. Because remember, he at first said no. Like, I'm not cool with it. She goes, well, I wish I can bang other dudes based on my schedule.
Yeah.
Because our schedules don't
Yeah.
align. So if I want to, you need to make money, I'm going to, but I can't because he's working.
And I gotta be.
I can't
cool.
fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she was like, yeah, I mean, I wish I could. It would help me out a lot. Is that her way of being like, yo, I want to try something else?
True. Which I guess she did now, finally. Finally happening.
I'm just wondering if now he's like, okay, yeah, you know what? Like, we can continue as long as it makes sense. Or if he's like, fuck, I should have never let her do it. Now she's going to want to continue doing it, which she does. How do you then handle it? Because now when she's done it, she's going to continue.
Yeah.
With the right artist,
for
the right
sure.
professional.
And then it's like, okay,
actor.
like, do you continue to do with the same artist? And now are you going to get jealous? Do you want different artists? It's like.
Or they did say different.
Yeah.
As long as it's A-list.
No, of course, it would have to be.
But then
then
that's
it's
what I mean.
like-
What if he's like, oh, I let her try it once. Now it's like, oh, I'm going to continue doing it. And then he's probably like, I
And he-
should have never let you.
And he's probably going to be too proud to say, well, I made a mistake. He's probably going to feel like, man, I have to double down.
I have to, yeah. I
have
already
to
said,
double
yeah.
down. Yeah. Fuck.
I can't wait until she fucks somebody else and then that goes viral and then how they start talking of like, yeah, you know what? It wasn't a one-time thing that she's really going to continue doing it with other dudes.
Which I think they're in the talks of doing that now. Like, oh, we'll have somebody else again. And I don't think this was an isolated incident. I think this is going to continue to happen. So we'll see how it goes. And
how could he feel comfortable knowing that
sick
that thing
fuck.
just...
And he's going to go home and fucking go down on her. and kiss
Supposedly
her.
that they said that after that, he's been fucking her like crazy.
Yeah.
Don't be biting your lip and looking at me at the same time, bro.
No, man. This was dry.
Yeah,
Bad timing.
sure. Yo, hey, how do you feel watching a scene with your boy?
Very weird. I've never
I don't
watched
think it was
porn.
that weird, dude.
No?
No.
You're like, oh, I can get used to this. There's new theme to the podcast.
What?
Like you watch porn at the
We watch it with all our guests before we start the show. Icebreaker. All right. Well, I think that's enough. Please.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. If they do break up, I think we'll definitely have to come back and kind of do a...
I mean, that's a long shot, but whatever is to come,
We'll probably talk about it.
we will discuss. Let us know what you think down below. Are they going to continue doing this with more guys? Is this going to continue happening? Was this a one-time thing? Do you think that they're going to last?
And let us know. Maybe
gonna break up.
Maybe you somebody who supports Adam 22. You're like, hey, man, like I have similar experiences with this. I think this is the right decision and it's fair.
I'm
Let us
still,
know.
you know what? I'm going to give out personally $100 to anyone who can refer me a cuck to the Coffee Breakup podcast. Anyone who's preferably local, I can bring them on. If not, we can probably do something virtual. But I will give out from my own account, my own money, $100 to anyone who can refer us a cuck who's willing to come on the show and talk about their cuckold experiences. Personally, $100 referral bonus to anyone who can send them over.
I like
DM us, send us an email, www.thecoffeebreakup.com is our website. thecoffeebreakup@gmail.com we're using.
Correct.
DM us, write to us, whatever it
Let
is,
us know.
at Coffee Breakup Pod on Instagram. We'll throw everything here, whatever. Let us know. We need a cuck on the show.
We do, actually.
And we got $100 to give away to whoever can bring him.
Yeah, that's a good way.
That being said,
Thank you, guys. Ciao.
peace.